Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That is Stuta! No, he's missed it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ernest, he's picked his way through. Nice physical challenge. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Messi. Ricky Puig. It's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Batistuta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Yamal. Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's running for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Has a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Luis Suarez. Now the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Big header! It's run loose, in he goes again! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Edmilson. Pull it. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Messi! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A case now of great hits! Great football, shot and save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And he's gone looking for safety. Bellingham! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Interesting ball. Lovely feet. And he thumps it clear. Batistuta. Face to face with the keeper. He's come in hard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's gone for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Ricky Puig. Oh, that's well spotted. Luis Suarez. Oh, here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Messi. We expected better, and so did he. Messi. Bellingham. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Thuram. Van Dijk. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Messi. Bellingham. And it's Belletti. And it's Messi. Here's Ricky Puig. Messi. Madrid have it back and can go again. Chiellini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hernes. Now the ball's gone astray. Ball's gone out of play. Hullet. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's nice.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks a good ball through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, super find. Bellingham. De Jong. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Oh, just... And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Maldini. Zico. Ruben Dias. And it's Belletti. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? This is De Jong. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's been cut out, well played. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ricky Puig. And it's Messi. That had too much on it. Messi appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Maldini. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. Got a shot away! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
El dorsal 28 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13.
Oh, he's been... Can he finish? No mistake! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
El dorsal 22
manager called on him. He was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Zico. Well seen, saw that coming. Musiala. Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about...
Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. De Jong could move up a gear here. And it's Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Oh, what a mistake! For Szoboszlai. Goes down, but nothing given. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Messi. Great chance! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it back.
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. He's had it taken off him. And here's Suarez. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Messi. Ruben Dias, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Driving forward, deftly done. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Carlos. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Luis Suarez. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good read, needed to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's managed to get free. Beckham. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. De Jong, Beckham, Bellingham, and it's Belletti. Crosses it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go, believe me on that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a cracking ball, and Dijk does well to get it back. And it's Hazard. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Vieira. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Messi looking to play it into the box. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Bauten. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
De Jong brilliantly took control of that, which was
He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Beckham. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the ball's gone astray.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, that's ambitious. Van Dalton. Roberto Carlos. To Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is! And this is Hazard. There's the hit! Marvellous goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and
Beckham!
Habrá 2 minutos
Messi.
de descuento.
And it's Vieira. Hazard. And it's Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Messi, será reemplazado
Here we
por
go again then.
el dorsal 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Aldair. Thuram. Cavani, can he latch on to this? De Jong. Rafinha. To Luis Suarez. And he's been shifted off it. Some really good ball movement. Nice physical challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. David Villa. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. Messi looking to run onto it. And he's taking no chances there. Turns and goes back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he is going into that little black book. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt. There they go, hunting again.
Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Oh, and he's through the middle. Luis Suarez. That is great defending, so alert. Danger averted for now. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that could set him on his way. Chance! Messi! So close to drawing level.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Great chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
El dorsal 15, Villa. El dorsal 9, Luis
Well,
Suarez.
he's not going to get any further than that. Szoboszlai.
El dorsal 22,
Beckham.
El dorsal 11.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Szoboszlai. Can he finish? He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Van Dijk. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Baggio. Hits one! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that's well seen too. Messi, now looking to orchestrate a counter. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Cruyff, can he put it away? He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Jong. Cavani in with the challenge. And it's Gullit. He's got away. Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk with the clearance. Bellingham. This is De Jong. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Jong. Good purposeful running this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Neymar. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Neymar. And here's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That is a great pick out. Now it's Messi. And the flag has stayed down. Can he finish? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Fluminense are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Ricky Puig. Belletti. Ricky Puig. And it's Neymar. And he's chosen to go Bellingham! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gullit. Now that looks a decent ball. Iniesta. It's Seedorf. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Iniesta. Great pressure, plenty of it. And it's Thuram. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No, it's not getting there. He's played it back. And it's Seedorf. Look at the shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Fluminense find a position of real strength now.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cannavaro. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Fluminense clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He scored! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
El dorsal 20.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Maldini. Pedri. And Iniesta. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Now it's Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A.
Face-to-face. Drive! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fluminense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And Dijk gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bellingham. Foot in. What a throw in. Ricky Puig. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cannavaro. Maldini. Ricky Puig. Pass is just off target. And he's taking no chances there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now who's going to be first to this? Fluminense appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He can get that clear. And here's Cavani.
Such good technique.
Oh, well played. Well, real chance! He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And he welcomes it in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Cavani. Bellingham. And he's running through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
He's having a go. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Turan.
Messi.
Now it's Pedri. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Fluminense take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And he was quick to react. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, super find. Musiala short changes him with that pass. And here's Iniesta. Messi. He's got to be in here. Neymar. Chance here to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. That's the throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será sustituido por el dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Pull it. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And pull it! They've scored! And surely that settles it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Messi! Keeper's got his work done.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Ricky Puig. Musiala. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's had a hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Batistuta. Back into the middle. Messi. Oh, they can break here. And it's Beckham. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Bellingham. Crunching tackle. Cafu. Batistuta goes in for the header. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He rises! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Messi, good, strong midfield running here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham. And he gets rid in a hurry. De Jong. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Messi! Just swings wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
De Jong gathers from the goal kick. Batistuta. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Header! Goal! Manchester United! With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Batistuta. Has a shot!
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Beckham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi. Batistuta. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Great chance here from position A1. He's had a hit! Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cafu clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Batistuta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Can he get it through? Ribéry, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to...
Big header! He can get that clear. Come backwards here.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ribéry gets into a good position. Alonso. He's gone for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's a mighty effort! They've done it! They are right back in business!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nakata. And it's Messi. No, it's Batistuta. It's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi is the guilty party there. Nakata. And it's Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through here. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Now it's Beckham. He's got away. Cafu. Ruben Dias with the clearance.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Beckham to take it as usual. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's come loose. And Batistuta! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Beckham goes short. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Could be danger here. Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance! Chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong. Oh, important interception. He's tried one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Musiala is there and he can pick it up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great hit! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Musiala. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Just 5 minutes left. De Jong. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van der Vaart. Messi. Van der Vaart. And it's Beckham. He has found the way through. This could be their final throw of the dice. They're up to 5 corners now.
Messi será reemplazado por el dorsal 13. Neymar. Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Threads one in. Neymar. Son Heung-min. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
He's found the way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van der Vaart. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong, that's been cut out, well played. Batistuta. And we're done. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.